Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week is going to be focusing, hello, that's not focused on me, fourth vlog. I'm so excited to share this one because this week I'm going to be focusing a lot on steaming. Foofy steaming. If you don't know already, I say that my vagina is called a foofy. Vagina is so harsh to say. I prefer foofy because then you think like it's not cute, but I don't know, easier to say. So foofy steaming. And I met with an awesome girl a few days ago called Liberty. She's created Liberty Steams, a meeting, and we went through loads of questions about what's happening with my foofy and all the issues that I might be having. And she said that steaming will really help, and I've done so much research on it. So I'm going to be telling you the good points about what it does. I won't be showing it, but I can just be telling you what's going on and how I'm feeling. Here is the stool. She's also explained on her Instagram how you can make it more comfortable for you, how you can make the skirt happen. She explains everything really well, so don't be afraid if you don't know what you're doing, because I have not done this before either. She's created a concoction of herbs for me for my issues with my foofy. So this is cleansing herb blend, and it clears stagnation in the uterus. Okay, so I thought I'd give you basically like the lowdown of the meeting that I had with Liberty and basically what vaginal steaming is. You guys might find this interesting and then it might help your situation. So vaginal steaming is basically an old age natural remedy, and it's made to help cleanse the vagina and also your uterus. It helps regulate menstruation, cramps, with bloating, PCOS, your endometriosis, help with your stress, with depression, hemorrhoids, infertility, your hormone imbalances, which is probably the main thing for me. Headaches, again, hormonal headaches I'm getting. Fatigue, I'm always tired. Which is not me. I'm normally a really active person, but since all of this has happened, I'm always tired. I used to be a 6 a.m. person. My boyfriend goes, no, you've never been a 6 a.m. person. But I was, I promise I was. But it's also not really a topic that everyone's open to, because I've had a lot of people already message me like, what are you doing now? And my family's like, oh, here she goes with something different. But I'm so open to every kind of natural remedy and holistic approach to this. You get herbs and you infuse them, and then those herbs are used to steam your vagina, whatever you want to call it. So that I'm going to say foofy because I feel very strange saying the word vagina. I don't know why. If you think about it, heat helps relax muscles. Doing it in hospitals for women before they give birth to be able to help relax down there. Listening to a podcast yesterday, and a woman said that she does it for women that suffer with painful sex. A tampon hurts, so again, I don't know if I can say this stuff on here. I think you get the gist. Or you can do steaming daily, or you can do it every other day, depending on what you are diagnosed with and what's recommended. To do it every other day because it is kind of clear that I've got a sensitive foofy. Dear Lord. A consistent 28 to 30 day average menstrual cycle is what I want to achieve. And last time, obviously my body's going really strange, so I had an 11-day period. Also to get a flow about 4 days, not 11, not 1, 4. So she's given me a whole protocol of how to steam. The thing is, I'm trying to track my menstrual cycle and which day I'm on, whereabouts I am with ovulation. But obviously now, because I'm coming off of contraception, my body doesn't know what it's doing. An app is a great way to do this, to connect to your body and know what's going on. Honestly amazing what she's done for me, and also telling me what to do with my foods and that I should be having celery juice every morning. And at the moment what I'm going through is I'm getting recurrent cystitis, and as I mentioned before, I used to get chronic cystitis, but when going on to contraception it helped me, but clearly there's an imbalance going on down there, so also this should help it. Suggested that I do is, I knew about this before, but I just completely forgot about it. I'll be drinking parsley water and parsley tea for the next month every day. Squeeze half a lemon into it because, as you all know, I love lemon on everything. I'm trying to drink loads and loads of water, which is a big tip for cystitis. Now you know why also I drink a lot of water. Embedded into my brain that I need to drink loads and loads of water every day, because if I don't, I get cystitis. How many times I've been to the doctor, how many times I've been on antibiotics. I'm that sensitive that if I walk on marble floor and it's cold and I don't have shoes on, I get cystitis straight away. That's when the doctors are like, this is chronic, you are so sensitive to it. Obviously, water will really help flush out the toxins that are still there, that keep making the cystitis recurrent. Try and hold on as much as I can, because we all know that feeling of you need to go let it burn. I never saw really much of a difference drinking cranberry juice. Didn't help me at all. Even at school, I used to take those cartons, like huge cartons, and everybody knew what was going on. I thought that was the only thing that was going to help. I didn't know that actually I should just be drinking parsley water. I got it everywhere. What happened when I went to go see my doctor the other day? So there were good points and there were bad points, so I'm going to go through them. Many reviews on that she really helps women with hormonal issues, and I saw her a few months ago and she was the one that put me on the patch and saw that I wasn't digesting anything in my body, and that's why I went on the patch. I've taken my mum to go and see her because my mum is going through a very stressful time at the moment, and what has come back is that her hormones are seriously low. So my mum is going on hormone replacement therapy. However, this doctor's been really, really lovely in talking with her. And I saw her, we were obviously my folder to see what happened the first time I went and when she put me into the hospital for the day. Because of the pain. So first of all, we have to check cyst that I had. So I had an enlarged cyst, I think it was 5 centimeters or something like that, but it was larger than my other cysts on my polycystic ovary. It's a functional cyst, so it's just got liquid, clear liquid into it. It doesn't have blood, so it doesn't need to be removed. It will eventually dissolve, is what they said. It will either explode, as I thought that's what happened, or it will dissolve, and it's gone. So that was brilliant, that was great news, and it's just the normal cysts around my right ovary, so it's nothing alarming. It all looks very healthy up there so far, and when I told her that I decided to come off it completely and that I want to go through a holistic approach to everything, she told me I can't handle it. I don't know about you, but when someone tells me I can't do something, I make damn sure that I do it. Somebody will tell me that I'm not going to do this, like in school, you're not going to pass this exam. Like, you're just not going to do it. I wasn't very academic, let's just put it out there. Tell you what, I worked my ass off for like 2 years to be able to pass the IB, and I did. That made me happy that you're not going to be good enough to do that. So obviously that's brought me down so much in years and years. Like, I don't think I'm good enough to do much, but I'm trying to bring this approach here and be like, no, I am good enough to be able to share my story. I am good enough to be able to do anything that I want to do and be able to just be positive about it and basically prove people wrong. When she said that and said, I don't think you're going to be able to handle it, you're in too much pain whenever you get your period, this is going to be an extremely long road. This is the thing, I didn't specifically say, no, I think you need to go back on the pill. I get her point where she thinks I'm not going to be able to handle the pain because I haven't had much pain in the past few months because of the patch, which I'm grateful for, but I still don't believe that it's correct for me. So I was like, no, I'm going to do it. And she was like, okay, let's just see how you get on, and that's all we can do then. We just have to wait. And I wasn't so happy about that, and I felt kind of like deflated. So it's taken me a couple of days just to be like, no, do you know what? I'm going to keep doing my research. I'm going to keep watching all these videos. I'm going to keep reading about my gut health and about my women's issues and what products and what holistic approach I can do to help it. Good morning. I think I always start it with a good morning and then literally in the same place because I really don't do anything with my life at the moment. I did my first steam last night on my foofy. I was really like hesitant and like, oh my God, everyone was asking me questions yesterday. Let us know how it feels, you know, the norm questions. I'm gonna give a detailed review with my crystal lamp on. And I meditated for 10 minutes. And as I said in a couple of vlogs before, I think, is that meditation has been helping me connect mind to body. Felt really nice. Like, you can imagine, think about steaming your face, how nice it would steam. down there. The smells of all the herbs together were so nice. The herbs twice if you put them in, what's it called, a tea bag? Oh. You can use these twice, so just to leave it in the fridge like the other herbs. So first experience was nice. To my cousin's house and had a couple of glasses of wine as a why not, and I get cystitis when I drink alcohol and not enough water. Woken up with a bit of a funny foofy this morning, and I'm getting a bit of pulsations around my right ovary again. Sounds funny, but push down there, as if, you know, push to pee. It's a shooting pain in my right ovary. Had that also yesterday afternoon before I did the steam, so that didn't happen because of the steam. I'm gonna go teach a yoga class. Watermarks. I have to quickly go because I am running late. I have my scooter because it's only 10 minutes down the road. Hello and good morning. I decided this morning that I was going to do another smoothie. I'm not in the mood for a savoury breakfast at the moment. I just want a protein shake. So filling up my cup just with water at the bottom, because if you put the dry stuff in first, it's gonna be stuck at the bottom. Why did I not know this before? Bear with, my mother texted me. Chia seeds, a little sprinkle, not too much. And I've got my frozen banana. I always freeze my bananas, and it's great so that you can use them for your smoothie. So I'm gonna do one whole banana. Oh, this is my last frozen banana. Cinnamon, pea protein, a little bit of maca powder, flaxseed meal. I ordered from Tropica, this brand in Australia. Ultra Cleanse, which is great for gut health. My order like exploded and literally the tiniest amount was left in it. So they're really nice, and they're gonna send me another one because they felt bad. Got the superfood greens, so I'm also going to put just half a teaspoon into it. A bit of this Ultra Cleanse. Am I missing anything? One Brazil nut into the smoothie. Is great for antioxidant, help reduce inflammation, which obviously is what I'm trying to do, as much as also these superfoods and additional things help with inflammation in your gut. To make it creamier, we're gonna add coconut milk. Not fresh, they're kind of going, so I might as well just pop some blueberries on here. So drink my smoothie. I'm just gonna talk to you a little bit about what's been going on with my steaming process. So last night was my second time to do it. Additionally to taking, you know, the parsley water and the magnesium tablets, I've not had cystitis or a migraine since starting my steaming journey. For me, that's freaking amazing, because since coming off of contraception, I've been like getting cystitis more frequently for no reason, and most of the time whenever I wake up in the morning. I want to try, okay, I'm a yoga teacher. Studio, I teach hot yoga. So the other day I taught 2 classes in a row. It was the morning, so I didn't drink enough water throughout the night and hadn't had anything to eat. It was an early morning class. I had a 1 hour in between which I drank my celery juice and I drank loads of water. I was sweating so much out during that class. It gets to like 30 something degrees. You're dripping with sweat, you're taking out all of the water in your body and not leaving anything in. And as you know, I'm embedded to have to drink water all the time, and if I don't, I have anxiety, I have a fear to get cystitis. And last time I did that, I had cystitis for the rest of the day. And you're also in wet clothes, which is another thing that used to cause my cystitis and thrush. To always live in hot countries, you know, in summers in Spain, I would always be in a bikini the whole day. And if you've got a wet bikini, I'm in a bikini all day, I make sure that it dries. And if I know that like I'm gonna leave the beach or I'm gonna leave the pool and have a wet bikini, I take extra underwear. I is prepared. Sometimes I take 2 bikinis with me if I go to the beach or a pool that I know I'm going to be there all day, so I'm able to change. Yes, what I'm going to try tomorrow is I have the same classes 2 in a row at the hot studio. So I'm going to see if I get cystitis after that. I did my second steam last night and it felt amazing, and the smell of it was so nice. Hold on, smoothie break. Everything I've put in there, turmeric. Sorry, I'm trying to put turmeric with everything that I'm eating and drinking at the moment. In my jars, so I always forget, because I'm really wary about having low inflammation foods. Find the superfoods, the herbs, whatever I can eat to reduce inflammation. I'm hoping this works. Good morning. Good morning. I'm about to go teach a couple of classes at my favourite yoga studio, and this was the one that I mentioned the other day, that when I teach it's hot yoga. Oh, I haven't really spoken this morning, that feels weird. So I've drunk my probiotics and loads of water this morning, and also some parsley water, so hopefully I won't get cystitis after it. I don't know what day I'm on, but my app on my watch told me that technically I should be in my period phase already. I've not had my period for 17 days. My right ovary is pulsating again. I feel all like pain of before, you know, the week before you get your period, which probably I should be getting my period next week. And my lower back is starting to hurt. When I go to the bathroom, it's really painful again. I just feel like pressure is going on down there, and that's coming from the endo, and bruised down in my bum. I feel really bruised, just ugh. Let's see what happens in the next week or so. What I wanted to say also is today was the test of whether I see a big difference when it came to steaming. Class, I ran upstairs and I changed, and I was waiting for that. When I went to go pee, I was waiting for the burn, but nothing happened, and I don't have cystitis, so it's really helping. I've not had a migraine or a headache. I think it's gonna help me with my endo, all of this pain going on down there. I've been having loads of those smoothies like I showed you, so I made another one this morning. I also made one for my boyfriend. He's not feeling very well, and they are gut health products. Also had chamomile tea, and he said it helped, so my little tip works. So I've given him magnesium for his headaches, and he feels a bit better now. Look, I am sharing my tips and they're working. Somebody said to me today, or when I was telling them about the steaming and how I think that it's helped me a lot, is they said, when you believe in something enough, it's really going to help you. So I just believe in all of this holistic approach, and I think that it's going to make stuff so much better. I'm just going to think positively about it. I really think if you've got a positive mindset, and if you feel that something works, it's going to help. This helps you, and you're able to see that some things can help you other than just going to the doctors. I know myself, I used to be like that. I'm feeling really positive about how everything's gonna keep going. Okay, so good afternoon guys. What I wanted to show you is how I set up for steaming. I do it before I go to bed. So this is the stool. Okay, so this is the stool. As you can see, it's got the hole. So you're gonna sit on here. All you need to do is like hide this area. So skirt for your stool is an old skirt here. Now that's basically it. It's covered. So towel wrapped around me, so then it kind of drapes down. A pot. So I know they use clay pots, but I don't have one, so I've got this pot. Also a tea holder thing. So I've got this one from IKEA. I think it was 4 dirhams. I fill up this with hot water, with the boiling hot water. I grab some of the herbs into here, and then I literally just place the tea bag inside of the pot to raise it. So I've got yoga blocks, and I tend to just place it on the yoga blocks. You can place it on some books, depends on the level that you'd like. So maybe if you find that the level's too high and it's too hot for you, just bring it down a bit. Here are my herbs. So I'll show you later. I just wanted to show like the procedure, and then I'll show you later, just before I steam, how I prepare myself for it. And I keep the herbs in the fridge.